Yo Boy, and the reason I want to be on the Food Network is to show people how to cook fast and healthy and enjoy their lives and enjoy the seasons and the great food that's out there. Right now it's fall, so we're going to enjoy a little bit of pumpkin, some squash, also the colorful yellow squash we have too. But this dish we're going to do with pork tenderloin, pumpkin, some cabbage, a little bit of green bean. First thing we've got to do is get this pumpkin. This is a small, like mid-sized pumpkin. Cut it in half. Be careful. Knife right in there. Force down. Make sure your hand's on the top all the way through. Other side. Split it up. There we go. We're going to put it into our roasting pan next and into our oven at 375 for at least about 30 minutes. We also have a pork tenderloin. Now, usually you get pork chops. Well, we're going to use pork tenderloin. It comes in a package like this. We're going to open that up. And what's great about pork tenderloin is it doesn't dry out. It's got great flavor. We're going to cut it on angles at about a ½ inch in width for our pork tenderloin. Nice portions that we're going to roast. There we go. While our pumpkin is cooking, we're heating up a pan. We're going to put some olive oil just in the bottom of that. It's about a tablespoon's worth. 2 tablespoons if you double the recipe. Got our pans nice and hot. And we're going to put in our pork tenderloin slices. Spread those all around so make sure that we have an even heat that's going to hit them. Don't crowd them up too much. Putting our pork tenderloin in there. Next, you're going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And let that cook for at least 6 minutes on each side. Now we're going to start to flip those over. Don't worry, they're going to get a little more color when they go in the oven. We just want to sear them off, just lock in a little bit of that flavor inside before we're going to finish roasting them in the oven. Now we're ready to put it in the same pan as our pumpkin. That out. Thought I had it in the oven there. Took it out a little bit earlier. Now we're going to put our pork tenderloin right in there with our pumpkin. We're going to roast it in the same pan. Get some more caramelization going on. Our pumpkin is about halfway cooked at this point. Let's put it in the oven. In that same pan, we're going to add shredded cabbage, shredded red cabbage, frozen green beans. I like to put frozen beans straight in. You don't have to worry about blanching or thawing them out or anything. Just put them straight in. Green beans. And of course, walnuts. Put the walnuts in there. Toss that around a little bit. High heat. Then you want to turn your heat down to medium a bit. Then we're going to add chicken broth. Yes. Add our chicken broth to that, and that's going to come to a simmer. Basically, this is our great flavor that we've had already from the pork that's in the bottom of the pan. We're going to let this simmer, and then we're going to thicken it a little bit. Let that simmer down. Now we're simmering. Now we're going to add our slurry. Don't tell the French chefs we're doing this. This is flour and water that we're adding. It's going to be our thickener. It's about ½ cup of flour, 1 cup of water, and that's added right to our chicken stock. And we've got instant thickener without the fat. And we're going to let that just simmer and thicken a little bit more. Just about ready to add this to our pork tenderloin. Some salt, pepper, get that seasoning in there. Alright, let's take our pork out, and our pumpkins are ready to go. All you gotta do is cut them in half, split that up. Of course, you got the seeds, can come right out. Those seeds you can save till later. Toast them off. Like toasted pumpkin seeds, right? Put that off to the side. We have our nice roasted pumpkin. Really good for you too. Let's leave the skin on there. Make it easy. And let's plate it up. There we have our hash roasted pumpkin and some pork tenderloins, slices, sauce with our cabbage, walnuts, and the green beans. Very hearty too for fall. Colors are great as well. Enjoy.